on election night, I went to pick up my daughter from water polo practice, and she's 12, and she got in the car and she was crying. And I said, did someone punch you? Like, water polo is a rough sport. I was like, did someone hit you? Did the coach yell at you? What happened? And she said, Mom, Trump won. Trump's gonna win. And what if I get I need to have an abortion? This is from a 12-year-old, my 12-year-old daughter.
It's dying prematurely to air pollution and other problems, and the state could lose. Get out of my fucking shot.
Well, to those voters, okay, so you...
I don't want to keep doing this. I'm going to call it. Okay. Thank you.
Every other candidate has answered
I don't care. I don't care.
Every other candidate has done this.
What part of I'm me? I'm running for governor because I'm a leader.
By the way, guys, there's a new feature on YouTube where you can hype videos. So be sure to like the video, hype the video. It helps out a lot. Appreciate you. Hey, guys, the country's in trouble. The country's in trouble. This radical left Democrat, Katie Porter, is running for California governor. Gavin Newsom is on his way out literally next year, and that'll be the last that we hear of him, at least as California governor, before he inevitably tries and fails to run for president. But you got his replacement, which looks to be even worse. Yes, the Democrats have managed to somehow bring in a coalition of individuals that are far worse than anything that you guys could have ever imagined, because this insane lady previously has said such ridiculous things. You know, we're going to get to her rage quitting this interview. We're going to actually react to that. But she said such stupid things. She's literally said that pedophilia was some sort of preference.
Allegation of groomer and pedophile. It is alleging that a person is criminal somehow and engaged in criminal acts merely because of their identity, their sexual orientation, their gender identity.
I mean, I think this brings a whole new meaning to when people say, I like them young. I don't think, you know, saying that you like literal children is okay to just say, well, I mean, hey, look, leave me alone, man. Like, don't judge. It's just my preference. I like kids. Like, no, I don't think that works, Ms. Porter. And the crazy thing is people like this stand a great chance at getting elected. Right now, all the buzz is around her, and she just might win. And she also yells at her staff.
It's dying prematurely to air pollution and other problems, and the state could lose. Get out of my fucking shot.
I wanted to tell you that that's actually incorrect. It's not that it's electric vehicles. It's that if we don't make the commitments under the Paris Climate Accord.
Okay, it does. Okay, you also were in my shot before that. Stay out of my shot. Okay.
Now that we've established a baseline for how kooky and how crazy this lady is, let's go ahead and react to this left-wing lunatic out here losing it in this interview with CBS, who is already on her side to begin with, but even basic questions is too much for radical leftists these days. They just want to dictate what they're going to do, and that's it. Don't ask them nothing. Let's get into this.
What do you say to the 40% of California voters who you'll need in order to win, who voted for Trump?
How would I need them in order to win, man?
Well, unless you think you're going to get 60% of the vote. You think you'll get 60%. Everybody who did not vote for Trump will vote for you. That's what you're thinking.
In a general election, yes. If it is me versus a Republican, I think that I will win the people who did not vote for Trump.
What if it's you versus another Democrat?
I don't intend that to be the case.
So how do you not intend that to be the case? Are you going to ask them not to run?
No, I'm saying I'm going to build the support. I have the support already in terms of name recognition. Mm-hmm. And so I'm going to do the very best I can to make sure that we get through this primary in a really strong position. But let me be clear with you. I represented Orange County.
So I don't live out in California. She says name recognition. I just want to point out that I really didn't. I've heard the name. So I guess maybe technically she's right. I have heard her name before, but I did not recognize her face at all. So I didn't know really who the hell this lady was pretty much till I reacted to this video. So
represented a purple area. Mm-hmm. I have stood on my own 2 feet and won Republican votes before. That's not something every candidate in this race can say. If you're from a deep blue area, if you're from LA or you're from Oakland, you don't have an experience.
But you just said you don't need those Trump voters.
Well, you asked me if I needed them to win.
So you don't think
I feel like this is unnecessarily argumentative. What is your question?
The question is the same thing I asked everybody, that this is being called.
Can you imagine this lady, if CNN fake news or MSNBC or something like that. They asked her questions because, you know, they're extremely combative, especially on CNN. Like, they've gone bonkers recently against Republicans. But this lady can't answer basic questions. She just responding to what you said. This isn't really that combative to me. Like, matter of fact, try Fox News. They'll freaking light her butt up over there.
The empowering voters to stop Trump's power grab. Every other candidate has answered this question. This is not
Correct. And I said I support it.
So, and the question is, what do you say to the 40% of voters who voted for Trump?
Oh, I'm happy to say that. It's the do you need them to win part that I don't understand. I'm happy to answer the question as you have it written, and I'll answer it.
And we've also asked the other candidates, do you think you need any of those 40% of California voters to win? And you're saying, no, you don't.
No, I'm saying I'm going to try to win every vote I can. And what I'm saying to you is that...
Well, to those voters, okay, so you...
I don't want to keep doing this. I'm going to call it. Okay. Thank you.
It's been, wait a minute.
You're not going to do the interview with us?
Like
nope, not like this, I'm not. Not with 7...
It's been less than 2 minutes.
Follow-ups to every single question you ask.
Every other candidate has... You're not going to do the interview with us?
Nope, not like this, I'm not. Not with 7 follow-ups to every single question you ask.
Every other candidate has answered
I don't
our
care.
follow-ups.
I don't care. I want to have a pleasant, positive conversation in which you ask me about every issue on this list. And if every question you're going to make up a follow-up question, then we're never going to get there.
Ms.
And
Porter,
we're just going to circle around.
I am an investigative
I have never had to do
reporter.
this before, ever.
You've never had to have a
end an
conversation
interview.
with
To end
a
an
reporter?
interview.
Okay, but every other candidate has done this.
What part of I'm me? I'm running for governor because I'm a leader. So I am going to make...
So you're not going to answer questions from reporters? Okay, why don't we go through? I will continue to ask follow-up questions because that's my job as a journalist, but I will go through and ask these, and if you don't want to answer, you don't want to answer. So nearly every legislative...
I don't want to have an unhappy experience with you, and I don't want this all on camera.
I don't want to have an unhappy experience with you either. I would love to continue to ask these questions so that we can show our viewers what every candidate feels about every one of these issues that they care about. And redistricting is a massive issue. We're going to do an entire story just on the responses to that question. And I've asked everybody the same follow-up question.
What a big baby. Ladies and gentlemen, the radical left. These are the people who, the woke individuals who are left over in California. And, you know, even some people who subscribe to this channel that are not woke Democrats are stuck dealing with these types of people in charge. Man, I feel sorry for y'all because this lady's acting like a big baby. Imagine saying, well, no, I don't want to answer follow-up questions. The vast majority of people watching this channel, I bet, have been on job interviews. What do they do? They look at your resume, they ask you a question about, you know, your prior job experience, something they see on your resume. And then when you answer, they ask you a follow-up question or something that you said. If you say something that they want additional information about, they're asking follow-up questions. I don't get what this lady's talking about. She's saying, well, as a leader, I paved my own way. I don't have to answer follow-up questions because other people do. I look like other people to you? I'm me. You said, I'm me. Me. These people are freaking retarded. They're stupid. This is the leader that y'all want out in California because the orange man is so bad. You get the lady who cusses out her staff, believes in pedophilia, and can't take interviews. This is just madness, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you watching the Black and Blue Rising Channel. I'm out.
Hang on 1 second, everybody.
No, we should put the computer up on it.
Yes, we should have. Yes. Okay, everybody, I'm not that dark.
It's too dark.